So you're back. What was the ultimate decider in coming back?
I feel like it was just a lot of positives over negatives on possibly on coming back, and I just feel like, just the info I was getting from the scouts and stuff, and like my family and friends, I just feel like mostly from the scouts, like it was just ultimately like the smarter decision, like because I hold myself to like the highest of the highest standards, so like I already wasn't too comfortable to leave with knowing the season I just went through. I wasn't comfortable knowing that all right, I can go get drafted, but it's like it's not to my standard. So ultimately, like the decision was made just on my standards and where I see myself, where I hold myself, and ultimately like where the scouts see me and the potential they see in me.
When you say your standard, is it like a physical thing that they want to see from you in another year? Because I don't feel like statistically you could do much better than you did.
Yeah. So I feel like it's more so just physical, and I feel like it's no secret just tackling here and there. So just being more consistent with my tackling, being a force in the run game, and playing some nickel. Make myself more valuable.
What were those conversations like with Coach Pry? Were you hearing the same stuff from him? I know he mentioned the nickel thing to us the other day as sort of adding some versatility to your game possibly too.
Yeah. So the conversations with Jones and Coach Pry, and Coach Mar also too. Like they told me like they feel like that cool. I can go to the league, go get drafted, all that good stuff. But they feel like cool if I come back. Like it's definitely some areas in my game to where I can make myself more valuable and just make myself a better corner and just ultimately help me, have just stack seasons back to back instead of just going off one season, stack two and just show that I am who I am, a true lockdown corner.
Was that stressful at all going through that process, or was
Yes.
it easy to come? Okay, it was.
I was kind of torn about the situation just because I felt like it was just a hard one because like this is what I want to do with my life, and I feel like that like I've been playing football like since age 3, so like this is what I have wanted to do. So I know that the league is there for me, but it's like also there's risk. There's always risk coming back, and regardless, ultimately I think I'm making the best decision for myself, and I think I'm making the right decision.
So are you just free and easy now? Does this feel like a load off your mind and going forward for this bowl game?
Yeah, I was about to say, definitely feel free, definitely feel easy. Just ready to honestly get back to work, like just get right back to the grind, man. Time to get the 190, and just all out.
Do you look at what Chamari was able to do in terms of his versatility, playing some nickel last year and seeing how that's translated to what he's been able to do in the league this year?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely being able to play 2 positions on the field on defense is going to add value to you and is going to add, make that team say, hey, do we want to choose this guy who just plays corner, or we want to choose this guy who plays corner and nickel? So just stuff like that. So I think it definitely will, help my game ultimately.
Did you talk to Chamari at all during this process?
Yeah.
What was the feedback he gave you?
It wasn't too much. He just told me like ultimately like the decision is yours to make. I feel like what the right decision is, and that was pretty much it. Just weigh out the pros and cons.
What's the weight? What's your ideal number for weight that you want to get to play at the next level? Or Coach Price said that they want to see you kind of bulk up a bit.
Yeah. I feel like a thorough weight for me, since I just I just started sticking with 180, so my next goal is gonna be 190. I got from all last year's season, like I went from basically 170 something to a strong 180, and I held it throughout the whole season. So now it's time to go from 80 to 90.
When we talked with you last, you were all excited about playing in Maryland. It's really, really soon. How excited are you to just kind of be back up
it's
here?
exciting, man, because definitely seeing a couple of my coaches and my family, and it's gonna be fun just to have them in the stands, knowing that I'm out there playing, knowing I'm out there balling, knowing that they haven't seen me play in a couple of years, so I gotta put on a show.
35-14 in that state championship game. I looked it up.
Oh yeah.
What do you remember about that, playing in that stadium?
It was fun. A lot of hard work, definitely a lot of adversity we went through as a team. I think I broke the tie barrier coming out of halftime. It was 14-14, and then I scored the touchdown, 21-14, and after that, we was up from there. So I feel like I kind of started the spark. So it was happy.
Looking back at your stats, you played just about everything when you were in high school. You
Yeah.
scored, I think it was the game before that in the semifinal where you had a pick six.
Yeah.
What do you remember about just those high school days playing, catching punts, returning kicks, but also playing good defense and catching touchdowns offensively too?
Sure, man. It was fun. Like, I feel like my whole life I've always been an offensive player. It changed my sophomore year. So, but just playing both sides was fun. It was a time. Now playing just corner, it sometimes get boring, but it's just like ultimately like when it's boring, like that's a good thing. So, definitely fun. Definitely need to get back to my grind how I was in high school and had pick sixes because I had seven interceptions and I returned 4. So hopefully I can bring some stats like that on my next on this next upcoming year for the season.
So you don't go to Bowen and like, hey, can I play some slot receiver or something? Expand the whole thing?
Nah, too late for that.
To have Mansour come back with you as well. You guys, obviously last year you were injured, but you guys got to play the full season together this year. How excited are you to play with him one more year and the young guys behind you?
Super excited, man. It's always fun to play with my guy Soar. I feel like I've been his mentor since he got here. So just trying to keep his mindset right and ultimately just make sure like that I bring him along with me because I know where my mindset is at, and I know sometimes like he's on the younger side, so his mindset will kind of slip. So it's my job to try to make sure that he is going in the right direction.
You run out of tickets for Saturday for next Wednesday?
Yeah, I did.
A lot of family coming.
Yeah, for sure.